소리게 소라
Hello, Mrs. KO. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining. It's a little bit sunny here today, so it's difficult to read through the screens. Weston Goodison, good afternoon. Thanks for joining me on this lovely afternoon. The sunny weather. I'm at the banks of the embankment where we have a lot of swans going about, enjoying the weather as well. Birds flying in the sky, people out. A lovely view. And hope wherever you are, wherever you find yourself, you are enjoying the weather. If you're at work, we wish you all the best. Time for ice cream for those who love the dentist. Meaning that if you love sweet things, you probably love to go to the dentist. Thank you for joining me. Good afternoon. What can we talk about on this lovely sunny day? How people's morals are boosted, how the weather contributes to people's welfare. Obviously, when it's cold, people frown more, people get easily angry. When it's warm, it could be the reverse. Hello, Michelle. Thank you for joining. Thank you for tuning in. The sky is blue. Life is returning to almost normal. Dylan? Dylan? Did you ask? Don't do it. Julie Jones, good afternoon. Hello, Matley, good afternoon. Bikey B, good afternoon.
No, I don't have a gun. I don't have a gun. Hey, Juliet.
No.
Double. Double. What got double?
If this little life, where life is shared, contributes to lifting your morale, lifting your let's see what the swans are doing. People are advised not to feed the swans. The council is encouraging people not to feed the swans. Don't go near, yeah? Dilla, from behind. You can see so lovely. The color of beauty.
Here are some lovely swans, part of our nature reserve in the Wellingborough embankment.
Yeah. As you can hear, this is the Wellingborough embankment. If you have time, just take a moment. Go into the forest, wherever you can, with the family. Have some time off for a walk. It will reset the batteries and recharge it. If you feel stressed, you feel a lump of anger in you over anything, over nothing, just go out for a walk. Do not sit back. Do not watch the depressing news on the TV over tariffs, over livelihood, over the council tax, increase in bills and so on. Just go out. Pretend as if it doesn't exist. Do not indulge in consuming alcohol or whatever will make you forget about daily life. But a walk out under this weather will make a difference. It will make a great difference. Go out. Share with people. Talk with others. It makes a difference. A massive difference. Just look at that. Is that not lovely? Thank you for joining. To be candid, the water is still very much cold, and I got sprayed with the water gun, the water pistol, which is environmentally friendly. And what do we have to say? We soak it, we take it. Thank you, Casey, joining. It's a sunny day. We hope that wherever you are in the UK, Canada, the Northern Pole, you have something to celebrate today. Be it the weather, be it the fact that you feel healthy, be it the fact that you've had something to eat, to drink, people to talk with. There are many this very day who are in prisons, maybe for something they never did. So many. There are many in hospitals who are down with maybe an ailment that has a solution. Please, if you're watching, you can like by tapping. It will attract others to join you. Thank you for tapping. Those hearts. Hello, Ansila. Thank you for joining. How is Canada today? Hope it is lovely, sunny, one way or the other. It could be the natural sun, or the people around you could make it sunny. Just as I was saying, thank you for tapping. Those hearts are important. Thank you. And if ever you want to comment, you're free to. If you want to join, you're free to. Thank you for liking. There are lots of people today who are going through mental depression caused by others, caused by something, or caused by the environment where we find ourselves. Just as I said, a plausible solution could be to not to isolate yourself, but to join others in the community. Go for a walk. Go into the forest, a non-isolated forest. Go to a river bank like this. There are people who come here to fish, fishing for leisure. Dylan, I can't swim. Oh, some come here to feed the swans, although the local council here is advising people not to feed the swans. I do not have grasp the reasons for which people are not allowed to do that. No. Hello Antonio. Good afternoon. Bon après-midi. Goedemiddag. Buonasera, boa tarde. Pour ceux qui viennent de nous rejoindre, je vous remercie. For those who are just joining, thank you for joining. Ceux qui viennent de nous rejoindre, je vous remercie. For those who are just joining, thank you for joining, for tapping, thank you for liking. It's important for me. It's important for us. If we can engage more, the interaction's better. Just as I said, it's a lovely afternoon. Look at the sun in the sky. People are happy. People are happier depending on the weather. When we think it is April, we think of spring. We think of rebirth. We think of freshness. The grass becomes greener. Pasture gets back to its feet. I have an embankment where I have an allotment where I spend some time doing a little bit of gardening. It's always lovely when you go there. You see the birds perching on the trees, ready. Hello Francis, good afternoon. Thank you for joining, thank you for liking. The birds that perch there waiting for you to till the soil so they can come and feed on the worms. The worms in themselves are important to the soil as they serve as natural manure. They get the soil fertilized in one way or the other. So nature in itself is a circle. No. Look at the water, they are about to splash on me. Oh. So, nature in itself is a circle where we are born as children. There is always an anecdote I make a reference I have about childbirth or life itself. When you see look at a child who is just born, a child who comes to life, the fists are clenched. How do you say it? There is a symbol about it that I always think. It's like I am coming to this world. I will grasp everything that I can lay my hands on. We toil through life, through the years, through our ages, and in the end, when life has gone past its stage, there is dirt. The sadness with dirt is that it reveals a certain perception that I tried to take whatever I could, yet my hands are open. I go without anything. So it's important, therefore, to engage, interact with people, socialize, become important in one way or the other. Careful, careful.
I'm trying not to hit your dad.
Thank you. I got splashed with water. Hello, Mikey. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Ancilia, for the tapping, for the hearts. They're important. Thank you for joining the live. So I hope this is also important, not only for the younger generation. We have grasshoppers hopping around,
You can't run to Papa.
birds
You can't run.
flying from left to right
That's not
in a
fair.
joyful
No,
way,
but you can't just spray us.
meaning that they are singing in their language. And it reminds me of the years when I was growing up, surrounded with my mom, grandmom, dad, granddads, uncles, where in the evening hours after harvesting crops from the farms, they came back while boiling the corn, for example, the maize. Stories will be told around the fireside. Do you remember those days? Hello, MJ. Do you remember what stories were told? There were stories about the tortoise and other animals, making reference to life lessons where if you claim to be like a tortoise, always intelligent, at some times in your life, you do not need that intelligence because it could elude you. And when it eludes you, you will need others around. So mind the people you keep around yourself. It's important to keep people who motivate you, who encourage you in their actions, in their words. Avoid those who always tell you it's impossible. No. It's true that certain things are impossible, but the decision should be yours, not theirs. No one should tell you it's impossible. Try it out. If you fail, keep on trying until you can no longer. Then you can make that decision or that conclusion that it was perhaps not possible. Not because others told you, but because you discovered it was impossible. Daryl? Daryl? Thank you for joining.
And you know how wet this is.
The hearts you give me will make me feel that I'm saying something. So if you are watching me, please tap, double tap, triple tap. Give me that love. It's a great motivator. Thank you for joining the live on this sunny day where spring brings rebirth. All those I've seen today, more than 1,000 people, I have not seen any with a frown. The weather has played a role. It's important Thank you for joining. Now, there is something that happens because of traditions, especially the African tradition. A lot of men go through a lot of stress, and also a lot of men stress their wives or their women, hiding behind traditions, saying this is a taboo or saying it's not for women or not for men. That topic should be reviewed. There are moments in life when, if tradition is repugnant to natural justice, equity, and good conscience, those things should be put aside. Where a tradition says that there should be the female GM happening, I should quote it that way, and as sustainable. Where traditions say that only the male should be educated, then it is repugnant to natural justice. Everyone ought to have that right to education. I remember my years of growing up. What is it?
An ant jumped in my gum when I was spraying a bubble.
It's okay, it's okay. It's an ant.
I'm so disgusted.
Sorry about that. So, I remember the days when I was growing up. It was not allowed for the girl child to be educated. Very few people
Let's just not play with
educated their girl child. And because of that, a generation of our women went uneducated in a formal way. They preferred the traditional form of education. Some who fell victims were my senior sisters, and that affected them then till date. A whole generation of the girl child went uneducated because tradition then, or what happened during that period was that it was not important to educate a girl child because they will get married, and once they get married, they should take care of their homes. It was a limited perception of life then. As I say today, hello Lovosas, good afternoon, thank you for joining. Hi Stacy. So I continue to think that if those people who were then wise men fell short of foreseeing the importance of educating everyone, those who governed our countries then also fell short because they did not foresee the importance of educating everyone, especially the girl child. If we look through the current state of affairs, we'll see that in some managerial positions, the women or females have a greater form of performance, sustainability, and resilience than some others, I should say. That's my personal opinion, though. We also have people who say, oh, I've heard of people say that they wish that take them before their wives because they know that the women will play a better role as a mom and dad to their kids when they are no longer there. although it is not a natural rule. It could occur that anyone could take great care of the family. However, it's important to play the role you are given as long as you are alive. Today I listened to a very heartwarming but sad story about a man who went to work in Africa. He was married. While working in Africa, he fell in love with a woman and they had a child, a son. After a few years, he traveled back, and the woman had the role of taking care of the child. So she was a great mom to the child until he turned 6 years. She traveled abroad for greener pasture, and so one of her best friends did a marvelous job of taking care of her child. Unfortunately, when the years passed by, where the friend lived was in an area where it was not really a role model of an area for the upbringing of kids. So she thought that having a family to bring up her child there would be important in another area. So she made contacts with people where their son could be brought up in a family lifestyle. The unfortunate and sad thing about it is that the man of the house made a clear distinction between his biological children and that child. Imagine having children of the same age group, yet the one who is not yours faced that discrimination. He spent most of his time in the bedroom, because if he sat in the lounge with the other children, the man of the house would scold at him at any given moment, would even force him to go hunger. Hello, Vok? So sometimes when he got up at night, because of the hunger, he would try to come out and look for a loaf of bread to fill his tummy. The man will be waiting, and the abuse continued, the beatings and so on. They abused him. Yet the mom would send money to the family to take care of their children, of the child, and also the entire family as a thank you. They abused him until one day he was forced to, I don't want to say this, abandoned on the streets. The police and a benefactor found him. So that's the story, the sad part of the story. I do not want to bore you with such stories on a day when it is meant to be lovely. Your body is cold, wet, water. But that's it. Are those under our care looked after as if we were taking care of our own? Do we take care of a neighbor's child like as though it was ours? Our sisters or brothers' children, are they looked after as if they were ours? Those working in care, do you take care of those under you, your guide?
When are we going home?
If you want us to go now, we can go.
Oh.
Yeah?
But I want you to tell us when we should go.
We'll go at 6:15. Is that okay? Wait, is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you feeling cold?
Mm-hmm.
Let me go to the car and bring you something to wear. Is that okay?
Can you give me a towel?
Yes. Okay. Sorry about that. If you are taking care of someone, how do you take care of that person? Is it only because of the money you earn at the end of the month? Or do you, with empathy, care, compassion, treat that person as though they were one of yours. It's compassion. Treat that person as though they were one of yours. It's to look at those things. It's vital. When talking with someone, do we mind the language? Do we also take time to listen? Listening is a gift. Listening is an art. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining. Please, if you are not tapping, it will make a difference if you can tap. Share some love. Thank you for joining. Love of Stars, thank you for joining. Ancilia, thank you for being there. Valérie, thank you for being there. Mina, bonsoir, bon après-midi. Thank you for being there. Dwayne Smith, hello, how are you? Mucheb, good afternoon, thanks for joining. Jasasai, Christian, Toukene, bon après-midi. J'espère que tout va pour le mieux. Voor de mensen die aanwezig zijn, bedankt. Goedemiddag. Ja. Water.
I need a towel badly.
Take.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I'm getting things sorted for the kids. We have been playing with water, splashing, getting in from the River Nain that flows across Wallingborough through Rushden Lakes and into a greater part of Northamptonshire. I was talking about taking care, being responsible. It's a double-faceted something. If you're working in care, for instance, there are times you'll be abused physically, emotionally, depending on the people, depending on however. Good afternoon, Your Excellency. Thank you for joining. I know with your very busy program, it's a lovely thing for you to join. Thank you for joining. Merci, Son Excellence Théodore Obiangema. Je sais que vous avez un programme très chargé, mais merci d'avoir 2 minutes même pour passer sur ce live. Merci beaucoup. Rebuilding Equatorial Guinea, strengthening the youth of Africa. Thank you for being one of those examples. Gracias. One of these days, Your Excellency, I'm going to request a live interview with you so the youths will know better what you are doing for the people, for the youth especially of Africa. A lot of people don't know, a lot of people don't see it, but we have been watching and witnessing these changes that you have been doing in the background. So thank you very much. So, and thank you to all those who are joining. If you're joining, please tap, give me some love, share with me what topic do you want us to talk about. We are ready in English, French, Dutch. I wish I could speak Portuguese. I wish I could speak a lot of Espanol, those lovely languages. And I wish I can speak Amharic, Luganda, Swahili, Twi. Apart from knowing the common words, I wish I could do better. Yeah. So I was talking about mental depression, mental state. Many also are the times when we feel happy, we feel joyous. Maybe because we met someone who smiled at us. How many times do we smile at people? Think about the day that has 24 hours. Let's say 12 hours, because during the day you engage with people, you interact with people. How many times during 12 hours have you or I made someone genuinely happy without expecting in return? How many times? It may be my wish that before I go to sleep, 2 people would have said thank you. And that thank you at times it's more a reward than the financial. In certain circumstances, we just need that thank you. How many times have we genuinely made someone proud, someone feel safe, someone feel secure? Hello, Boo Boo. Hello, Prosperos. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining. How many times? Are you a point of reference for others? Can you genuinely be referenced by others as an example? And which type of example will people make of you? Will they say, this person is of good character? Or will they say, this person is not worthy to be remembered? So many people want to name their children after you, yet so many will not want your name mentioned where their kids are. Where do you belong? Where do I belong? Thank you, Boo Boo. Am I one of those? When my name is mentioned, it becomes a topic. Which type of topic? I know the transition going through the African continent or during going through the world. Today, when someone like going through the world. Today, when someone like mentioned, there are people, tons of people who will say, I love that person because of his straightforwardness. Maybe because of the way he does his politics, which is totally different from how others know politicians to be. If they mention your name as a politician, how do people react? Will people go, wow, he is the Nelson Mandela of our time? Yet, that little difference is what people are looking for. Sometimes people do not need you to give them money, to give them material, to give them a house. What people need is that attention. Attention in the sense that they just need a listening ear. And that listening ear, most of the times, is difficult to get. When listening to someone who is truly in need of affection, or who truly needs you to listen to him or her, how do you react? How do you pay attention? Do you look at that person? I know because of certain traditions, it is not a good thing for certain people to look at people's eye, into their eye. In Asia, for example, in Africa, you are not, traditionally it's not right for a minor to look at a grown-up into their eyeballs. Yet, there is a certain sincerity looking into the eyes of someone. Sue MC, thank you for joining. Fulham, thank you for joining. Please tap, double tap, triple tap. It's important for me, it's important for you. And if you can, I also accept gifts. Who am I? Anyway, I know I'm talking in general. I had not prepared any topic in particular to talk about. It's the weather. It brings out the good, the bad, the ugly in people. All those I've seen today, smiling, playing, sharing. I'm at the embankment where the River Nen goes through, and there are lots of swans swimming. Most are going where they think people will feed them, so it's important as well. I encourage you, if you can, take time, go for a walk in a family. It's important. Take time off your busy schedule. Go out, say hello. In a sincere manner, you will make a difference to someone. Justement, il y a des jours où on n'a pas envie de marcher ou bien on n'a pas envie de voir d'autres personnes, mais c'est très important si on peut toujours être en compagnie. Peut-être on ne veut pas causer, mais qu'est-ce qu'on fait justement pour rendre une autre personne heureuse, pour rendre le monde plus meilleur? C'est en s'associant. Thank you, Jim Bob, for joining. Thanks for those who are tapping. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the hearts. Victor Kier, thanks for joining. I remember I met someone years ago. That was in 2008. The person had forgotten who I was. While in the university in 1997, at the university in Chang, the Faculty of Law to be precise, that friend of mine, that person whom I consider a friend, assisted me with his penal code, the Cameroon Penal Code. Mine had suddenly disappeared, and we had a lecturer. If you didn't have one, you will go in for. So that person assisted me by faking an absence. He decided to be absent from that class so as to assist me. I never forgot about that. Nana, good afternoon. Chise, Leslie, Benjamin, good afternoon. Riena, good afternoon. Hello, Gurung. A great afternoon to you. Years passed and I met this person. He never remembered what he did to me. That indebtedness, I still owe him today. Are you one of such people who will be remembered for an act you did in ignorance, yet it meant a lot? Will you be remembered, or will I be remembered as someone who has been a perpetual nuisance in life? I always have this story that I share. It was until I became involved in mental health that I understood that a lot of people go through different forms of ailment, of mental distress. I have this story of a family member who had a problem with one of her best friends. As we heard, growing up, we heard it was her best friend. So, but wherever they met each other, it was like Tom and Jerry for those who watch cartoons. They would fight over something or over nothing. Yet they even forgot about the... Yeah? Sorry. Yeah? Okay. It's gone off. Come. Sorry guys. Oh, the filling has gone off. Yeah?
That's the tea.
Yeah, it's a filling, the filling. The dentist filled it because it had a hole. So it's because of the sweets.
No.
Yeah. Sorry about that. So, Christian, good afternoon. Carlo, good afternoon. Hello, John. So, as I was sharing the story of my relation, each time she met her friend, it was they will quarrel over something, over nothing. They will fight. They made the area so unbearable for even the leaders. So a meeting was held, a reconciliatory meeting was called for so that both could reconcile and make peace. Making peace would make sure that friends to both parties will talk with each other. Because if one of them saw one of their friends talking to the other, they created a calm. And it happens in our daily life. Because we are not talking with someone, we expect those close to us not to talk to the other people. Please, let's not buy over the problems of others. There are genuine circumstances where we could, in ourselves, make that decision to either associate ourselves with the enemies of our friends or dissociate ourselves. We should make that decision, not let ourselves influenced by the problems of others. It is only in that sense or in that circumstance we can make the world better. So the meeting was called, and generally when meetings, reconciliatory meetings are called, food is prepared, they share something to drink, water or whatever. It happened. There was joy in the air, merrymaking. So after hours of reconciliation, both could not remember how the problem started. Both women could not remember. However, let's just say the problem was resolved. Now, the leader said, if anyone in the public has something to say, hello, Rod, good afternoon. If anyone has something to say, to contribute to this, now it's a moment. So my relative put up her hand and everyone was joyfully waiting and expecting a joyful promise that this problem will never happen again. Hello, Valley. She said, Now that I have made up with my friend, we are not fighting any longer and we are not going to fight. Who would I be fighting with? You imagine what happened in the meeting. Hello? How can peace be made yet? Oh, be careful, let him. Must you fight? Must you fight? Hello, Abdul. You mustn't fight. Life is so short that we must not spend our time nursing anger, nursing hatred on others. Yes, there are people who genuinely hurt us. Walk away. That's one of the best solutions. Just walk away. Each time you see that person who would anger you, who would make you be in a state of limbo, let that person not matter in your life. Just walk away. It's easier to walk away than to confront and continue to build. Most of the times, those who anger us, those who make you feel bad, don't even know, but they derive joy when they see your reaction. When you walk away, they make you to feel bad, and each time you see them, you feel bad. Yet, they don't even have that conscience. They don't think about you. Thank you for tapping. Thank you, Leslie. Oh, it's sunny. Thank you, Grassfield. Thank you very much. So most of the times, those who hurt you, they don't even know that they are hurting you, yet they enjoy your reaction. They simply walk and move on, yet they let you nurse that anger, destroy yourself, and sometimes we transfer that aggression to others. Bonjour, Angelique. Hello, Angel. We transfer the aggression, which is one of the worst things to do. Thank you for tapping. Thank you for joining. Thank you for liking. I hope you share this live. It may be important. It may help someone to think about a circumstance that occurred to them and know when they didn't know the solutions, it could help. Hello, Fredo. Good afternoon, Fredo Taylor. Thanks for sharing, Grassfield. Thank you very much. It's lovely. It goes to my heart. So, it's 6 minutes after 6. So, period is soon coming. So, it's important, therefore, to walk away from those who anger you, from those who make you feel bad. Search for the company of those who make you feel at home, who make you feel welcome. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter where they come from. There are people who say, oh, Germans don't make jokes. Germans don't laugh at jokes. That's a general saying. There are people who say, oh, Africans are this, Africans are that. It's a general saying. Go close to people. Know people. Know them truly for who they are. You will see that that generalized statement is a farce. It's not true. It's never been true. In a family of 2 or 3, there are no 2 people with exactly the same characteristics. Twins may be, identical, but they will never have the same. Thank you for joining, user 1160. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. So, twins may be identical, but they are never the same people. They will obviously 4 likes.
How many viewers?
I can't see. Want some water?
At home.
Yeah. Hello, Joan Philippe. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining. So, what I simply mean by this is go close to people, associate yourself with those who will motivate you to make a step, to grow. Dissociate yourself with those who always discourage you or who will tell you it is impossible. Most of the times, those who tell you it's impossible are those who have tried something, it has not worked, and they let it be. They did not try again. Those are the people who always tell you, no need to, because it doesn't work. It is a lie. It is a farce. Everything is possible depending on how the effort you put in, what you learn about, what you educate yourself with. There is a certain gentleman called Henry, a motivator. He comes from Nigeria. He lives in the UK. He spends time educating others on how to make a difference for their people. Like that are those you should associate yourself with. Go close to them. You will learn from them. Many also are the people we consider friends. Once they have made it, they have bought themselves a good house, they have bought themselves a good car, they have bought themselves this, they got married, they have kids. They will always want you to be at their mercy. They want you to always come and ask from them. They want you to always worship them. Please, dissociate yourself today from such people. You can make a difference by simply learning from those who have made it and who are ready to share. It's important. It's important. Many are those who are watching me now. They do marvelous things. They do great things. I may not have the experience or the know-how, yet years of toiling, years of going across one thing or the other may make what I say make a difference to you or another person. Let's use what God has given us. Let's use what others have given us. Hello Rose, thanks for joining. Brocante Tommy, thanks for joining. Like, share. What I say may be meaningful to many or to a few. It may make a difference. A lot of people generally look down on politicians. It's true. Some politicians are thinking about what is important to them. Yet, few are those who think about the masses. We can always learn from both sides. Just as Desiderata said, even a madman has something to say. Listen to anybody, but choose what is important to you. Choose what is valued to you. Choose what can make a difference for you. Please, they have detected inactivity. People are not liking, people are not sharing. So the live has been detected and it will end in 4 minutes. If there are no likes, if there are no shares, please detected and it will end in 4 minutes. If there are no likes, if there are no shares, please let those who gave me hearts, those who listened. It may make a difference, but take time every day in your life to make a step forward, to grow. Thank you. Have a lovely rest of the evening. Ciao. It's unfortunate grass field. I have to end the live. It's inactive, so it has been detected.